Alrighty, hello YouTube. We are back with some more commentary for you. Real excited to just kind of talk and watch over these new BT-14 decks. TJ and I here, say hi TJ.
Hello.
Are ready for this week's locals at Dean's Dugout. We've got 3 rounds for you. First round is going to be Bloomlord with its new BT-14 updates versus Brigade Dramon. We've got Lezim playing Bloom on the left and Jorel playing D-Brigade on the right. Should be an exciting one. I'm pretty excited. So
Yeah,
without further ado, let's hop right into it.
I want to see our editor King Jorel cook. I want to see what he do.
He's
what
been
he does.
cooking with his lists. I mean,
His D-Brigade.
He's been playing really well with it too.
Jorel in general, I feel like has just been been on top of it recently. Like he's a good player. He's always been a good player. But like recently, he's just been like, when I play against him, I'm scared.
Alright, so Jorel's going first. He's got Missy, and then he goes training to pick up a Mandra. Not
Like
bad.
he was missing a rookie after the mulligan.
A little bit of a glare on Lezim's end, but it seems like we go into a Toga if I can see correctly.
Yeah, that's correct. And then he's gonna play a Terriermon, which I think doesn't do anything in this matchup. To be honest. Oh, Judge.
Evolving the back into the Commandra. Plays out a new BT-14 Commandra to look at top 5. He's able to pick up one and then choose to either top deck or... Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Read my mind.
That glare was nasty. Okay. Still have a little... It's kind of bad on Lezim's side, but that's okay.
Picks up the
BT-4
Commandra and chooses to top deck the rest.
Could you imagine if you had the ability to like choose like which cards went where?
Oh,
Like you could choose to put some cards at the bottom, some cards at the top.
He plays
That'd be
out
crazy.
Commandra for 3, Toga effect to suspend, playing out a Mimi.
And I think that's a Lalamon on the Inheritables there.
It picks up a Sunflow. And pays 2 to go into... pays 2 to go into Avatar. Uses Agitar's main effect to spit out the Sunflow. Mimi's effect will...
I think that was... He paid 3, I think.
3. He should have paid 2 though, right? Because of Lala.
Yeah, because of Lala. He should have paid 2.
Yeah.
So I think he corrected it right now. He just corrected it just this moment.
It goes into Rose, suspending both of his Commandras to restand. Not bad. What Agitar's inheritable? Is that when you unsuspend you get him?
It's when you I think it's when you play another Digimon, or maybe it's when you unsuspend.
Okay.
Oh, let me double check. I don't remember. Pull it up right now.
He uses this.
When an effect suspends one of your Digimon.
Okay.
We haven't played Bloom in a while. Or Rose.
So he uses Wisdom just to pass turn, choke Jorel to 1. Jorel goes bop with his BT-4 Commandra.
That's swinging.
Swing, die.
Lezim seems to be missing the All-Turns effect on the Rose, though, I think, because the Rose should have suspended something else when his Commandramon suspended.
True.
Yeah, looks like Lezim missed that.
Crack the training to go into Nume for free. No Undigivolve in effect, but goes ahead, swings. Ooh, we got an ace. We got an ace. To suspend the Commandra at -5 count Nume.
It's a bottom deck set. Doesn't minus.
Or bottom deck, sorry. Right.
Bottom deck's only
Bottom deck's
5k
5k
or
right?
less. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Let's go ahead and punch. He's gonna swing at the Terrier. Oh, I see. Yeah. So then he puts some cards back to top of deck. It's bigger, so it doesn't worry about the memory blocker. Not that it's super mattering, but it's good to probably get rid of it.
I think he's playing the training. Yeah, plays a training to just look at top 2, picks up a Tincturemon, passes over.
Yeah. I think that was good. Good board control. The Lilymon Ace definitely
Sneaky.
came unexpected. It's gonna be so weird getting used to Ace cards because like you have to just be ready for it at all times.
So we cracked the training to go into Lily for effectively should be
go into
one.
It's Rose.
Rose, sorry. To go into that for
He doesn't do it for free because of the
Sunflow
inheritable.
effect, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Brings over the BT-4 Commandra, allowing Jorel to put out the High Commandra, and then it's going to go ahead and swing, suspend that, and unsuspend itself. Tap the Mimi to gain a memory because it became suspended, I believe.
Another training. Bad for Jorel there. Swings in security. Okay. And plays out the memory setter Mimi. Then they both unsuspend.
And looks like Lezim is declaring the alternative effects on the Rose. Looks like he's keeping track of it this time. Jorel with 2 trainings. That's good value for him right now. So he can really start climbing up a line.
It goes into Cargo, which will proc Cargo's effect to play his High Commandra. Good.
Jorel's thinking about that DCD bomb.
Yeah, it's tempting. And he's doing it.
Does he have the cards in trash though? Nope. He's 1 card short. He's returned 3, and he's realizing it now. I think he told us about this actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. So turn passes. Unfortunately, just Jorel did not count the cards in trash. Which happens.
Pomu goes into a rookie that I can't see in the back.
Yeah. It's like a gotcha. Whenever that rookie pushes up, then we'll know what it is. It's a surprise.
Another Rosemon to suspend the Blocker Commandra and the Cargo Dramon.
Yeah, and it just suspends
It
everything.
suspends everything.
I think it's a Lala, by the way, in the back. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no inheritable. Might be a Palmon.
How did he get the third suspend? Remind me again. Is it
because the other all turns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the other Rose all turns. So now he just kind of checks by his opponent, checks the game. Yeah. Yeah, so Jorel definitely not seeing the or not realizing that he didn't have enough D-Brigade cards in trash for the second part of DCD bomb. I think cost him the game there. But I mean, it's such like it's new cards, right? We're still getting used to it, and like DCD bomb is a very interesting option.
Yeah.
And it definitely just is sort of like a mental you have to get used to, I think, with it.
Agreed. But pretty efficient from Lezim over there.
Yeah.
Very quick,
Rose.
get into his Rose, and then Rose just goes ahead, suspends everything, and very, very good board control.
Yeah, and admittedly, I think Rosemon is honestly probably a really rough matchup for D-Brigade because of all the suspending, because D-Brigade wants to have a boarded, and Rose is like...
Rose says nope.
The reason Rose struggles more than Bloom, like, typically is because a lot of decks right now will push up and then go for game in the same turn, or they'll create such a board that like even Rose can't stop it. But D-Brigade sort of plays around and builds on board for a lot of it. So it definitely struggles in this matchup, I think, because Rose can take advantage of that and gain a lot of memory or proc a lot of their effects.
Yeah, we see Lezim start off going into a Toga. Pretty solid turn 1 play. Jorel goes into a High Commandra in the back and then plays out a training. Probably pick up the Blocker Commandra there.
Yeah. He's got a Death X in hand, looks like.
Wisdom training.
No, it's a Black Memory boost.
To pick up.
Oh, yeah, he does have Death X as well. Never mind.
Yeah. And then he goes into Agitar, I believe, in the back for 3 to pass over. Jorel says, yep, another training.
Training first.
Pick up a, got choices there. Picks up the Cargo Dramon. And then plays a boost for 3. And then picks up a Nubemon.
Yeah. So, some really good cycle, really good search. I think he's trying to find a Satsuki.
I think so. That's what he looks at. That's what it looked like he was looking for. So Lezim does Agitar's effect to play out a Sunflow. Sunflow allows him to go into Rose.
Yeah, the BT-14 Rosemon.
But unfortunately nothing to suspend, so we'll stay suspended. But he's able to play out a Mimi. And just to get the body out there, I think it's pretty fair, considering Jorel's board.
Yeah.
He's going to have to be sort of forced to deal with it next turn, which, I mean, he's definitely got the resources to do.
Yeah, he's got plenty of memory to work with. plenty of sources.
Oof, there's the Satsuki.
Which
he can play.
He
can play.
I think that's the right call too. I think that's the best bet.
Cracks boost to go to 4.
Yeah.
Cracks wisdom to go into brigade for 2. Pops the Sunflow. There's some
He is much bigger than the Rose. I wonder if he'll just swing over it. Grabs the Commandra.
Yep,
Yeah,
decides
swings
to
over
swing over the Rose and then flip Satsuki underneath.
Yeah, looks like he's wanting to reboot.
Yeah. Plays out a Commandra for 3.
Probably gets DCD bomb.
Yeah.
And then puts everything back to top of deck. And good old end of turns. That'll let him spit out the 2 Commandramon, which he's double checking. And then on play again.
Not a cycle.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then you can play out Satsuki and well, no. Just give it jamming.
No, he adds a card to hand and then puts the rest back to top. So you wanted to keep reboot on the Brigader to make sure it's unsuspended. That Pomu could be a problem. Well, no, Jorel has the DCD bomb in hand, so that Pomu's not really going to be able to stop anything if he wants to get rid of it. Looks like he did. He could have end of all turns played out the Satsuki for at the end of Lezim's turn to gain an extra memory this turn, but looks like he didn't realize that. Which admittedly it's weird because it's an end of all turns effect, which I think is like our first one we really have. I don't think we've had end of all turns before, so it's definitely a new thing to get used to. This time he counted his cards in trash before DCD bombing, so yeah, he's realized he only has 2. He's really wanting to try and get a 3rd one in there, but as long as he swings, Commandramon will die. There we go. And that lets him DCD bomb to pop the Pomu. Put cards back. I think he thought for a second that he just put out the...
Jeez. So he's able to play out those 2 Commandras off a Brigade, plays out a new BT-14 Commandra to cycle once again, which is just absolutely bonkers.
Yeah.
Lezim pushes up, goes into Lila for 1.
Back to play
Yoshino. Cracks his training. I will soon go into another Rosemon. Yeah. Allow him to suspend Brigade to restand the Rose. Yoshino gains him a memory. Mimi allows him to hatch. Poison Ivy to give -2 memory or lose 2 memory whenever that commander becomes suspended. Swings into security. Ooh.
There's 2 checks, but he should be
bigger. No?
I guess he is. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how he's bigger than the Brigadra, but
is it the
I can see what sources. Oh yeah, he has the new Tanamon that gets plus 2k when he suspends something, so he's 13.
Yeah. Okay. So Jorel is at 3. He decides to swing into the Rose. Yeah. Get rid of it.
Swing through it. Lezim suspends the commander when the Brigadra becomes suspended, so he gains the memory, but I don't think that really matters here. I think
their commander to cycle.
I think at this point, Lezim's probably just too far behind to really do anything about this board state that Jorel has going right now.
I think the fact that Brigade is still out there and he's just able to keep spitting out unlimited amount of commanders is just trouble.
It's kind of crazy. He has 3 of his BT-14 commanders out right now. Yeah, and he's just checking face. Yep, and then just goes for goes for Stuka, gives it rush. Yeah.
Clean game.
All right. Well, game 3. We'd love to see it. Very clean plays out of both sides for sure.
Yeah. I think
this is.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I wish this is how more of Digimon was. Like this dialogue, this back and forth. Like board presence and controlling board states rather than just me push up and me win game.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I feel like that's what got me into this game as opposed to other ones, is that you kind of had that opportunity to like have this little dance between the two of you. But I think in like more recent metas like BT9, BT10 even, like it was just very like, let me push up and do my big play, and I can't play the game anymore.
Yeah, the memory system that I think is designed perfectly to like allow that sort of back and forth dialogue has just been pretty much like, it's become very manipulatable.
Yeah.
With how much memory gain and reduction there is right now after the trainings and stuff, that like a lot of stuff just doesn't care sometimes. But it is what it is. The game's still fun. We still have our good matches. We have our good times.
Lezim goes Pal to pick up a Rose and Lala. Not bad.
Draws 1 second. Hatches his egg. Is going to go probably one of the EX3 commanders in the back. Yep, looks like it. He does have a Satsuki in hand. So yeah, he's going to go ahead and Numa Satsuki Tuck. So it gains jamming and rush. Can swing for a check there for some early aggression, which is pretty good.
Really good.
And then he's going to just go ahead. I think he was thinking, oh, okay, he's evoking a High Commander in the back.
Nice.
And then spits out the Satsuki. Yep, I think that's a good call. It's a good play.
Pretty good play.
Okay, Lezim just crashes into the Numa. Evos into something in the back. I can't see. It was for 2, though, so it's probably one of the Sun
like
Flows.
a Toga or a Sunflow, yeah. And then drops a Lala
Toga
to
is
search.
true, yeah.
Picks up a Yoshino and a Pal. So again, pretty effective searching from Lezim.
Yeah.
Still needing to set up, but Bloom can pop off real fast, so...
I feel like we haven't seen
Rose, for that matter. Sorry, not Bloom.
We haven't seen Lezim running the SR Palmon, have we?
I think it's in his hand right now.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't really seen it. Maybe he's still missing some pieces, but like in general, he needs to pick some more up.
There it is.
Oh, well, there's another pal right there. Okay. Ask and you shall receive.
We see Jorel going to Cargo Dramont. Oh,
yeah.
Plays out at least
EX3
one.
Commandra, so he's got a good thing there. You're normally only going to play. You're only going to play one anyways off Cargo Dra.
Yeah.
Looks like he's debating on the Satsuki. And yeah, just Numes to Satsuki and plays her out. So that way he has another Satsuki on board and can reboot the cargo, which makes sense. Zine pushes up.
It's wild that you can see like Brigade almost like outpace what Rose wants to do and spitting out bodies and stuff.
Yeah, well, admittedly, Bloom's the one that spits out more bodies than Rose. Rose has always been a bit more single stacky, but it's just about suspending your opponent's whole board.
True.
Yeah, suspends cargo and suspends himself.
Suspends that guy. Gains some memory from Yoshino.
And cargo does have the protection though with the High Commander, so if he does try and swing over the cargo, he'll be able to delete something, one of the other commanders, to keep himself on board.
Suspends everything but the Nume, and then they will stay suspended at Jorel's next turn.
Yep.
Goes ahead, swings for...
He'll trash 2 and then check once.
Ooh, 2 checks because of Lala. Or Lila.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, DCT bomb. That's unfortunate. The bomb. Okay. So, pretty good, I think, hitting that DCD bomb and security for Jorel. Hit a Palmon search to pick up Agitar and Rose.
He's checking the burst mode to make sure.
Yeah.
Everything else happened correctly there. Did he burst evo that turn, or did he hard evo into it?
He burst evoed.
Okay, so that means the Rose... Okay, so interesting thing here, the Rosemon should have been trashed.
Should have been, yeah. Yep.
I think Jorel's checking it right now. No, he's... Okay, he doesn't catch it. Yeah, so the interesting thing to make sure you guys keep aware, for anyone out there, when you burst evo on a turn, if that card gets digivolved, you still at the end of turn, if you're able to trash top card of that stack, you have to do it. Because it becomes a mandatory just part, like a mechanic, as of after you pay that cost. So even if you get digivolved down to your level 5 or your level 6, that top card will get trashed, even if you're not the burst mode at end of turn anymore.
Right.
Jorel considering his options. His whole board is suspended.
Except for the Nume. He's got the Nume that's live right now.
Yeah, his issue here is he's missing a Brigadra. He can Evo in the back to try and get some draws going, I think. But looks like he opts to just go Sealstra in the front first. Does not see the Brigadra.
Goes ahead, swings Nume into security. Since he's swung, he suspends the Satsuki, hits a boost, which is not great. And his trash is looking pretty bare.
Yeah, and I think he's realizing now he probably could have DCD bombed to put a Brigadra back on top.
Yeah.
But now he doesn't have the memory for it after going into Seals. But he's cooking, trying to consider his options.
Yeah, I mean, your only hope is to try to get rid of Pal or get rid of one of the bodies, right? And I think there's with seeing his hand, it's pretty difficult right now to do that.
With High Commandra, just draws a Nume, which is not going to be enough to do anything for him.
So he just kind of has to hope that security works his way. But I don't know if there's a whole lot he can do right now. He's only looking at two cards that he can use with DCD Bomb and security. Gee, that's rough.
Going to opt. He's considering he was going to play the Numa, it looks like, but then he's like, well, if I just DCD Bomb, I can de-digivolve that and then get rid of that. I think the DCD Bomb is the right play. I think you de-digivolve the... Okay, he's going to tuck her in and tuck the other Satsuki into that one. Okay. Oh, he's going to put that on Numa. Okay, he's changing what he's doing. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Does that to de-digivolve her, and then is going to return across top of deck to delete the... No, he doesn't do it.
No,
I thought he had enough cards in Crash, no?
He only had 2 before the DCD.
Oh, did he? I thought he had a DCD bomb and oh, he had a Death X and a Brigadra.
Yeah, that's what he was missing.
Okay, but he has 2 blockers, so that's good. No, he doesn't have blockers. Never mind.
I think Lezim could probably end up just swinging. Okay.
But Lezim's... Oh, okay, so Lezim definitely could have, yeah. But Lezim suspended the Togemon to play a Tamer for 1. Yeah. And then went in and then had his Rosemon do some things, but it's the Sealstra. And then Jorel just scoops here. I guess
so.
Okay, this is what Jorel told us about, actually. If you remember the other night, Jorel told us that he scooped when he was still fine on board.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shouldn't have scooped. And I think he's realizing now, because he already picked everything up. But yeah, the Togemon was suspended, and the Rosemon couldn't unsuspend. Like, the burst mode doesn't unsuspend it, so there's no way for him to get that other swing per game. And Jorel had a full board state.
Yeah.
So he was...
Interesting. I think he was good to go and just swing. I think Lezim also arguably could have just, I think, swung.
Lezim had game there. If Lezim just swung with the Togemon instead of suspending it to play a Tamer, he had game. But because of the... Technically, what could be called a misplay there, Jorel could have taken it, but Jorel just scooped. So it was very weird ending to the game. Very weird ending, but it was a good match overall, regardless.
Yeah, I think it was a very good match. A lot, like you said before, a lot of good back and forth, a lot of good dialogue between the 2 players. I think very smooth playing too. Like, I think these are very good ideal plays for both decks, like that we saw with Brigade and Rose. So pretty good round 1.
Yeah, fantastic round 1.
So with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and we will have the links to rounds 2 and 3 down below, so we'll catch you over on round 2. See ya.
Bye.